Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Sport Vietnam race. My name is Tom, as you could see in the opening minutes of this stream. I am the only caster today. Unfortunately, I don't have VOR, Alex, or Joshua with me, so you have to do it with me tonight. We're on board with Gonzague, or Gonzague, as you say it in French. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. My French isn't that good. Everyone is on an outlap right now. The only two guys who are still in the pits are what looks like to be the Renault guys. And talking about the Renault guys, Mikkedin is in sport, and you probably know him from his masterclass in club a few races back where he won the race. Looks like they're going out behind each other. But yeah, he joined sport today to beat it up against the sport guys. So it's really nice to see some of the club members trying to take on the challenge. Let's see where he ends up at the end of the race. Let's go on board with what looks like to be Almighty. He goes through the final corner, starting his lap. So as you could see a few minutes back, the main strategy here is starting on the soft tires. Vietnam is of course a new circuit, so most of the guys will be hesitant in the first few quali runs, but hopefully they can put some decent and fast laps and competitive laps down so that we will see some decent fights. Unfortunately, we only have 15 drivers today. Yeah, bit of a shame, to be honest, because I was hoping for a real massive fight for the victory here, particularly since this is a good track to battle on. At first I was, well, not really scared about it, but yeah, it's a tight circuit, bit comparable to Baku, for example, but it's also a really fast and flowing circuit. So once you find the rhythm across the track, like Almighty is showing here through sector 3, it is a really nice track to drive on. Ooh, looks like McLean is out of the way. But yeah, Almighty is going to post the very first lap in sport here. Let's see what he pulls off. 1:34.5, which I believe is already faster than the pole timing club. Nice job, Almighty. Okay, let's go on board with Inaudible, who's going through the final corner and goes 5th fastest on the medium tires, but Phoenix Legend puts him down to 6th. Both Ferrari drivers now across the line. The Payne in 4th, Jaltny in 6th. Looks like they went for their usual strategy to go behind each other during the qualifying sessions. This is a track where you can really take your advantage from the slipstream down the back straight and really get some extra speed in your acceleration. Of course, at the end of the straight you really reach the top speed of a Formula 1 car. So if your setup isn't fit to do that, you might even hit the rev limiter before even getting that maximum speed. So as usual, we have a drinking game going on as we go on board with Mikkedin, who goes through the final corner already out of ERS, surprisingly. He puts it in 11th, which is not bad considering he is from club. But yeah, to get back on what I was talking about, in the last few races, the beginning of the season, we had a drinking game. and Daxi joined. Good to know, because I thought someone mentioned he wasn't going to make it in time to race in Vietnam. But yeah, the drinking game, if you guys want to do it, it's in the about channel, or in the about section on our channel. So if you want to play it, go to the about channel, download the Vietnam drinking game, and join us. Well, I say us, but I'm the only caster today. So the other guy on track is Latuzzi, currently on an outlap. I don't know what language this is, but I can't understand it. I'm sorry, boys. So if you could talk English, that would be nice. Maybe I can interact with you then, because now I can't understand a thing about it. So Latuzzi starts his hot lap. Nice entry through the... Ooh, he comes... Phoenix goes out of the way pretty quickly for Latuzzi. Looks like he's going to get a decent slipstream from Neki here. Is Neki going to move out of the way? Yes, he does. Into the first roundabout. Let's see if we can get that nice camera angle here. No, we can't. So let's go back on ball. Ooh, he hit the wall there. That's not good for your time. Let's go on board with the Haas drivers for a bit. Let's see what they are doing behind Latuzzi. Backing off quite nicely. So if you haven't seen the race from Club, it was a quite hectic one, to say the least. A few safety cars, some guys were off pretty much and also fought back quite heavily. For example, DJ Mario, while Latuzzi is going back into the pits. That's strange, but yeah, DJ Mario was the star of the club race last Monday. Oh, Phoenix, not a nice exit through there. Let's see, is Mobile on an outlap? Yes, he is. Let's go on board with Almighty meanwhile. DJ Mario was really the star of Monday's race. He fell back quite a bit, crashed out, but eventually managed to get P2 in the final standings. There's still a bit of a debate in the stewards room about if he... Ooh, bit of a slide from Almighty, but yeah, in the stewards room they're still talking about things finished. That's not good for your front wing, I can tell you that. Yeah, understandable. These guys are on an outlap. The Payne and Yeltny still behind each other. We can call it a Ferrari train, or even I'm going to include this in the drinking game, because if there's a Ferrari train in qualifying, that's one sip for every lap they are behind each other. But yeah, Fink crossed the line in second last Monday, but the game put him down to third, while he had no penalties at all. So The stewards are still talking about that. We'll see their verdict quite soon. I think tomorrow they're going to release the verdict. I'm not sure though, so don't hang me up on that. The stewards have a schedule where they work off, and I think it was tomorrow, but yeah, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, the Pain and Yeltny are driving towards Sector 3. The Pain apparently is still 5/10 below his time, even though he's driving in dirty air of Sam Yeltnebemis. Let's see. Almighty is going into the pits. Mikadin again on a hot lap, but without ERS again. I don't know what he is doing with his ERS. Is he going to improve? No, he isn't. Sam did improve to third with a 1 minute 34.5. Mikadin going out of the way quite instantly. Mario isn't on a hot lap. Looks like Phoenix or Neki came out of the pits behind him. Currently we have quite a competitive fight for P3 until, well, actually P3 until P10 really. So everything can happen right there. We missed both the AlphaTauri guys during their first and second run. But yeah, they are in P2 and P4 respectively. Also, MOBA did a nice lap in P10. Neki driving in lap with Max in hot lap. Well safe. Okay, let's go on board with Sebi. He's definitely on a hot lap. Ooh, a bit of a lock up there. Yeah, this is the camera angle I want. I hope we can get that view in the race, because it's a really nice camera. You can see the cars coming down from the first few corners down to the roundabout, braking through the exit and then going around the roundabout, and then having hopefully the best exit they could wish for to flame it on the back straight and maybe get some overtakes. So Sebi through sector 2 into sector 3, improved his sector time with 1.5 tenths. Looks like he's a bit laggy here. Through the second to last corner here, nice apex line. Didn't hit the barriers. Through the final corner, opens his DRS, and he did improve for almost 3/10 of a second, but yeah, still in 12. So I don't think he's going to make it to do a final run. He only has 3 minutes left, and getting a nice corner cut, but yeah, it's not going to help. It's not going to help him. He doesn't have enough time left. Okay, let's go on board with Neki, who has a few fans in the chat. Through the penultimate corner. Ooh, nice apex, DRS open. Improves to P12. Latuzzi. Let's see what he is doing. Okay, why is my spectator menu not working? Looks like Montera. No, not Montera. MOBA, actually. I completely missed this. Montera, also club driver, driving for sport. He hasn't set a lap time yet. So it's interesting to see what he's going to do, since he only has one chance to set a lap time here. The top of club and the midfield of sport are very comparable in raw pace. So I think we're going to see a decent qualifying time from Montera here. Probably around Sebi till Moba, I would say, if he gets a decent lap. But let's go on pole with Neki. No, not Neki. Romero, who's going through the penultimate corner on a hot lap. Is he going to do it out of ERS? Opens up the DRS. Nope. P16 from Romero, but he has another chance. Gonzagu. Looks like he is done for the qualifying. P14 it is. I see a Ferrari on an out lap, and well, most of the guys are on an out lap. Let's go on board with Yeltny. Okay. Other Ferrari, better one. Improved sector 1 with 3/10. The paint is really putting it in this lap. Ooh, hit the wall there. That's going to cost him some time, probably around 2/10. Let's go on board with both of the AlphaTauris, which look to be slipstreaming here. Loose in front. Copyleft behind him. Let's see what they are going to do here. Are they going to stay behind each other? No, they're not. Loose led by Copyleft, so Copyleft can put in a decent lap time. Let's get that back. Okay, so the pain now almost at the finish line. Last few corners. And he improves with 4/10 in 5th. Let's go on board with Jacob. Improves to P6. Copyleft. Is he going to improve? Yes, he does, to P5. Mario improves to also P5, so Copyleft moves down to P6. Then we go to Phoenix Legend on an outlap. Ooh, nice exit there. Improves his lap time with 2/10. So he defends his pole position, and I think that's it for qualifying today, guys. Let's go on board with Mikkelin going through the final corner here. Everybody finished the lap or is in the pits right now. And thank you, Codemasters, for just removing the screen when I wanted to talk about the qualifying results. Okay, here we have them. So Phoenix Legend defending his quali streak. I think he qualified in P1 as well, or in China. So that's very impressive from him. And not too bad from Mikkelin, who's driving as a club driver today in P12. And here we are for the formation lap. As you could see right there, the pit strategy for this race is a double stop. If there's a safety car at the right time, you could argue to go to the hard tires and try to make it to the end. The circuit is really hard on the tires, so it's safer to go with the double stop. Okay, let's go through the field. Phoenix on pole, like I said, loose in P2, probably because well, let me rephrase that. That's probably why he led by his teammate in the final run in qualifying, so he could set a decent lap time. Inaudible, quite impressive from him regarding how the first few races went for him. I hope he can capitalize on his qualifying position and get a podium today. Almighty P4, steady as ever. He has finished 3 races in P3. 2 races in P3, I'm sorry. Here you have to predict the pit strategy again. Like I said, a 2-stop. I would go for the soft, medium, soft, not with the soft, hard, soft. Mario P5, Copyleft P6, Depayne P7, Jacobo in P8, Jeltny in P9, Moba rounding off the top 10 in the Mercedes. His first race in the Mercedes as a full-time driver, so he is eager to set some decent laps and get a good result here. The Tuzi P11, also his first race as a full-time driver. Mikadin as a reserve and as a full-time club driver in P12. Nice qualification from him. Naki, his first time here in the Haas, P13. Sebi in P14. Probably not so happy with this result in qualifying, eager to improve in the race. Gonzagu in P15. Montera, also club driver in P16. Royal Mero in P17. Duxie, who's joined just now in qualifying on the medium tires in P18. Probably not so happy he can't drive with his Mercedes. 5 red lights, can't see them, but away we go. Let's open up the tires here. Away we go. Phoenix Legend has a decent start. Lewis has a better one, but Inaudible tries to mix it up, and he does. Oh, there's already carnage into the first corner. Let's go on board with Sebi, what he's. Oh, this is so bad. Copyleft, who started P6, now in P16. Moba, his first race here, already crashed out in the first corner. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay mode where we can see the crashes. But probably we'll see this in the appeals after the race. Surprisingly enough, not a safety car here. So let's see who capitalized on that first turn drama. While Inaudible tries it around the outside. Is he going to stick with it? Yes, he does. Is it going to work? Looks like it. But he's out of ERS, so Lewis gets the position back. Phoenix slots behind them. The Payne, also quite nice start from him to P4. Position changes. Mikadin really capitalized on that. On that first lap incident. Now in P5 with 7 positions from his starting position. And Almighty is into the pits. He probably got damage from that. What a crazy start to this race. Duxie from P18 to P9 now. But yeah, the real winner here was Mikadin. The real star of the show right here. Okay, let's go on board with Inaudible. Okay, let me open up the because my throat is getting drier by the second because of all the action going on. Okay, let's go on board with Latuzi, who's really close to Jeltner Bemis, aka Sam Bentley, or however you want to call him. He hit him a bit. Slight touch between the two, but looks like... Okay, here's the rev up. I don't want that to hit, so let's go on board with Bonfigu. Went into a bit too deep in the hairpin. Copyleft capitalized on that and did an overtake. Let's see, Jeltny's also very close to Mikkelin. Oh, and he makes a move. I think Mikkelin has damage. Looks like his front wing is a bit damaged on the right side. Can't really see it that well. Yeah, Mikkelin's front wing is damaged. Oof, that must hurt quite a bit. Seeing how he really made some moves in the first lap, but let's see if he can defend those positions to the guys behind him. Meanwhile, some guys are pitting, and we see the real losers from that first lap. Almighty lost 11 positions. Same to be said about Mario and Copyleft. MOBA surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, lost 8 places. And I missed the battle between both of the Ferrari guys on the straight. Let's see who's also very close on the straight. Nobody right now, so let's go on board with the pain behind his teammate. And here we have the predicted pit stop strategy again. Surprisingly, the Pain has a suggested pit strategy of going to the mediums and then to the mediums again, while Inaudible pits together with Neki. Inaudible ends up... Wait, is that a pit stop or was it the drive-through penalty? Yeah, it's a pit stop. So let's get back to the tires then. The Tuzi really the most impressive guys of the medium tires. Running in P6 on those mediums. Let's go on board with... Ooh! Oh, Inaudible almost lost it, but let's go on board with Jacobo. Really close behind Latuzi. While the field is pretty close, the gaps are maintained while Neki just overtook Copyleft for P16, both just out of the pits, Mikkelin pits. So let's see if Inaudible can use his overtake in DRS to win back P1 from Phoenix Legend side by side. Is he going to stick with it? Yes, he does. quite nicely so. And in the background we can see the Ferrari guys, but let's go on board with Phoenix Legend for a bit to see if he wants that position back and if he can get it back. No, he's too far behind. Payne also quite far behind Delta Bamis, while Jacobo is literally side by side with Lattusi. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Ooh, braking pretty late, locking up, but he still has the position. Oh, but Lattusi moves back. How is this going to pan out? Lattusi fighting for his P5 position. P5 position, 5 position. Well done, Tom. For his P5. And he done it. He's done it. Nice job from Lattusi. Meanwhile, Mikkelin is pretty close to his teammate through the final sector. But Mikkelin did a pit stop and changed to the soft tires. That's interesting to see. So that will probably give him an advantage on his teammate to overtake him in a bit. But ooh, he goes deep into turn 1. Let's go on board with Jacobo. Again, really close to Lattusi. Locked up a bit there, but he has soft tires, so that would mean he gets a good exit here. And he already overtook him before the DRS line. Phoenix Legend and Luz going at it. Little drag race through sector 3, still side by side. And Phoenix Legend won the position back for now. Ooh, there's a yellow in sector 3. Is it Jacobo? It's Jacobo. Ooh, he's around at a very bad spot. This is going to cost him many positions. Ooh. That's the downside of Vietnam. Sector 3 is so narrow, you can't really turn the car here. Strangely enough, there's still no safety car. Oh, and he spun again. Can we get a better view of that? No, we can't. How is this not a safety car? On board with Almighty, we will probably see him, or he is already back rolling again. But yeah, this really hurts Jacob. Oh, overheated tires spun him again. He's probably going into the pits, fitting those medium tires, and well, trying to get back into the points. Let's go on board with Royal Marrow here. Really close on Phoenix Legend. Phoenix Legend just pitted while we were watching Jacobo trying to get back on track. Royal Marrow on those hard tires didn't have the same exit as Phoenix Legend had on those fresh medium tires. And looks like Royal Marrow also running in lean fuel mode because he isn't really reaching those high speeds. Phoenix Legend pretty close to Gonzagu. Looks like he's going for a move in sector 3, which is almost impossible, but if you can do it with the correct line, you might try it like Phoenix does here. And is he going to stick with it? Yes, he does. Gonzagu slots back behind him. Nobody's pitting at the moment. Let's go on board with Inaudible behind Royal Marrow. In a nice position. Might even go for it in turn 1. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Romero. Apparently those hard tires really wear off quite fast. Yeah. Meanwhile, Loose really getting a lead on Jan Bammers in the paint. The paint really close to his teammate. Let's see what he's going to do here. Nothing much for now, probably just saving his ERS for later on. But let's see which one of the two is going to pit. And with that we can also see who's the favorable driver in the Ferrari team. And who gets the better strategy. The Pain pits first. While Loose... Oh, there's a yellow in sector 3 again. Not a long one. Loose, Bammers and Montera are the only guys driving on those soft tires still. The Pain going for the hard tires, probably going for that one-stop strategy. Sporting that 91 number, his personal driver number. Looks really nice on the Ferrari, to be honest. Probably because it's a 16 upside down. But yeah, let's see where he ends up. He slots back in front of Royal Marrow and behind Inaudible, just out of that 1 second, so he isn't going to get at the DRS. Talking about the DRS, let's go on board with Phoenix, who cuts the corner there. Really close on Sebi, probably going to overtake before the DRS activation line. Already deactivating his ERS. Nice and clean overtake here. Sebi not close enough to do a move back. That helmet looks really nice. Looks a bit like Alonso's helmet in his last season of Formula 1. And maybe his helmet for next season when he's back with Renault. Okay, let's get back to the battles on track. Mikkelin is pretty close still behind his teammate. Probably being careful, seeing this is his first race here. Montera, currently the fastest club driver. While Loose and Jeltny are pitting, let's go on board with Jeltny where he joins back. Is he going to join back behind his teammate? Yes, he does, by quite a margin, really. I can't change the camera angle. Yes, I can. Wait. Did the Pain just wait for his teammate to come out in front of him? Interesting. Maybe we can clarify that in the after-race interviews with one of the two drivers. Loose rejoined back in front of Phoenix Legend. Phoenix Legend probably not so happy with that, seeing that Loose is his main rival for the victory here today. And the 2C really capitalizing on that medium tire strategy. Started out on the medium tires. I think he qualified outside of the top 10. Exactly. He won 10 positions. Still running those medium tires. Maybe he can. I'm curious what his lap times are. Ooh, 141.1. That's almost 8/10 above his time. While Loose MP2 is increasing on him. while Montserrat and Duxie are pitting. Montserrat joins back in P11, I would say. I can't join back on his driver camera. Oh, there's a yellow in sector 3. Just in front of Mikadin. What's Mikadin going to do? Oh, he does it around the outside, getting that DRS. There's a yellow in sector 3. Looks like MOBA retired in the pit lane. Interesting. Maybe he got damage or something. Well, that would mean Jacobo moves up to P17, while Montserrat is really close on Mikadin, using the overtake, using that DRS. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Let's go back to the TV camera. You can see Duxie in the background, also trying to get a position here, but it's already done and dusted. Montera driving with the 77 car of Bottas. That's probably because he joined back. He joins during qualifying. If you go on board with Duxie, you can see he's also driving with number. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Both Montera and Duxie joined during qualifying, but one of the two is driving with his personal number, and the other one is driving with the F1 numbers. That's interesting. While Duxie puts a move on Mikadin, and he makes it stick. The Tuesday, ooh, almost lost it there through the roundabout. Phoenix doing an overtake in the tighter line there, which is possible. It's hard if you have similar pace, but if you have a real difference in pace, a solid difference in pace, probably because of your tires or ERS or fuel modes, whatever, you can overtake that. Ooh, let's go on board with the pain. Almost didn't overtake on his teammate. Interested about where those two guys are going to end up. Driving behind each other with the China qualifying accident in mind. This could end up pretty bad. While Lattusi gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, that's going to hurt a bit. Next to Lattusi is Sebi driving into the pits, and we're almost halfway through the race. Lattusi and Sebi both going for the hard tire compounds, while Duxie sets the fastest lap of 1:38.2. That's 4/10 of the fastest lap in club. The fastest lap in club was a 1 minute 30. Hold on. 1 minute 37.7. Just got a word from MOBA. Unfortunately, he had to retire because he didn't feel well on the track. So let's hope he feels better next week around in the Netherlands. And looking at the leaderboard, I missed an overtake from the pain on Yaldna Bames. Great job, the paint, but it is on stream, so this doesn't count as a battle missed. Okay, let's move back to the interval between the guys. and have the tires as well. Duxie really close behind Mario. Is he going to do a dive bomb? Oh, so close. Mario lets him some room. Is going to do the dive bomb to the inside on turn 3. Mario fends it off pretty well. Duxie still an overtake. Oh, probably going to 0% ERS in this lap if he continues like this. But he overtakes Mario. Meanwhile, Neki is putting up a fight with Copyleft for P11. Duxie Mario again. The Tuzi on Neki. So where Neki tried to get a nice slipstream to Copyleft, the Tuzi capitalized on Neki and overtook him into the hairpin very wide entry line. Neki almost lost it, as you could see in the back mirrors, so Lattusi has the position. Jeltny very close to the Fane. Going to the main straight, opening up the DRS. DRS of course being the wing on the rear of the car, opening up when you're in 1 second of the car in front of you, no matter his position. If you're in 1 second of the car in front, you will get that DRS. The Fane had a little slip up in turn 2, but managed to recover it quite quickly. This is going to be very interesting, so let's hide this. Jeltny overtake. Oh, he disabled it again. So I don't think Jeltny is going for an overtake in this lap. Let's go on board with Sebi. Also very close on Montera. One of the club drivers, remember, who's driving in today's race. But Sebi is going for it. Having that overtake activated, having that DRS opened up, going to the race line nicely around the outside. Clean and nice overtake on Montera. Nice job from Sebi. Qualified outside of the top 10, currently in P9. With those hard tires, he certainly is going to finish this race. Unless there's a safety car, of course. Duxie pretty close behind Mario for a while now. He overtook him a few laps back, but Mario probably capitalized on Duxie being not so manageable with his ERS. As we can see, open the overtake here again, having ERS in 13-14%. Mario trying it around the outside maybe? No, sticking it back for now. But he does have ERS because the DRS detection point, you can see it on the track map to the right. There's a little green circle and that's the DRS detection point. The Fane and Inaudible going for it. Let's go on board with Inaudible because he doesn't have the rev glitch. Ooh, the Fane locking up. But did a nice and clean overtake. Mario overtook Duxie again, as you could see for a little bit. Duxie had 0% ERS. ERS is really hard to manage around this track. So if you're not careful with it, you can run out pretty easily with it. And when you run out of ERS, you will miss like maybe 2 or 3 tenths a lap. While Inaudible is pitting, apparently. Oh, Duxie's pitting as well. Probably felt like the tires were over or done. or well, at least he felt like this is the right time to quit. Let's hope the game can manage this double stack pit stop. No, they can't. Even when Inaudible was already outside of the box for quite some seconds, the game still had to take a bit of time to really set up that really hard pit stop on Daxi's car. Let's go on ball with Jelten Bemis. Really saved his ERS. Enabled overtake here. Activated DRS. And nice and clean overtake for P3. Locked up a bit, but not too much. Let's see if it can close up to Phoenix Legend now. Luz and Phoenix both really in front of the rest of the pack with 12 seconds. That's very impressive. Phoenix being on all the tires here in P2, also not very careful with his ERS. But he does have DRS on this straight, so let's see if he is using that to save some. No. Phoenix really using all of his ERS. Let's see if he can make it stick on the back straight. Looks like what is a backfield runner. The backfield runner being Almighty, not having the best of races, but that's down to the turn 1 incident. Ooh, nice and clean from Phoenix around the inside of the hairpin. Luz doing it around the outside, some nice and mature battling from the two guys in the AlphaTauri and the Haas car. Both also Scandinavian, I believe. What is this camera angle? Ow. I don't want to have a stuttered car. I'm sorry guys if you saw that. That wasn't that nice. Luz really saved his ERS here, currently on 70% ERS. Really making him candidate for the win. Because he has better cards in his hand right now with his ERS and tires. Sebi overtook Mario probably because he went into his pits. Roy O'Maro just pitted for the softer tires, so I think we're, as well as Mario and Mikkelin, so I think we're going to see some fastest laps being posted in the next few laps. Luz going for the overtake. And he gives Phoenix Legend a piece of his own medicine. Oh, Phoenix Legend almost lost it twice there. That gives Luz a decent advantage to really increase the gap to him. He's already 1 second. Oh, Phoenix Legend pits. That means he has front wing damage probably. I can't change my camera angle. Jelten Bemis and the Pain both overtaking Phoenix Legend here. Phoenix Legend also changing his front wing. Ooh, this is going to cost him the victory. And probably even on a podium. If he has bad luck. So that means Lou's really here the favorite to win. I think that's his first win this season. The season 1 champion not having the best of starts in season 2, but if he can make this work, he can win his first race in season 2. Paying very close on Delta Bamus. Horrible red glitch. Ooh, was looking to the inside if he could make a dive bomb, but it's too far. The field is a bit stretched out at the moment. So let's go on board with the highest club runner, Montera. Currently cruising around in P7 quite comfortably. We have Latuzzi behind him with 3 seconds to spare. GB Gunner, I don't know what you're exactly asking me, but I'm spectating because this race is getting casted like every VOR race. On Mondays we have a club race, and on Wednesdays we have the sport race, which you're looking at right now. So it's not because I crashed out or anything, I'm just casting this race so everyone can also view this race and for the drivers to watch back when they've done the race. Montera meanwhile overtook Inaudible Gamer, who pitted again to probably change his front wing, I suppose. The Pain, I hope he doesn't have the red glitch. Yes, he does. He isn't going to overtake him, so I'm going back with Montera again. So yeah, Montera being club driver, also filling in here for some of the sports drivers who couldn't make it today. A big thank you to Montera and Mikadin for making it on such short notice. I think there were only 2 minutes left or something, and the only practice they got was from last race. So really impressive from those guys to show up and just wing it. My opinion, you guys are maybe the real winners of today. While Phoenix Legend posts fastest lap of 1:36.7, which is 1 second faster than the club fastest lap. Sorry. Probably even hunting down the Pain at the moment. Still low on the ERS. I don't know how he managed that. Currently not much going on right now. Latuzzi is 1 second clear of Mario, but Latuzzi's on the harder tires, so I don't expect him to... Why did the DRS icon just disappear? Okay, GG Cody's. Let's see some fastest lap times, because We know Phoenix Legend just posted the fastest lap, but Almighty just improved it with 1:36.1. So it's interesting to see who got really fast laps while Latusi pits. 1:36.1. That's insanely fast. He's the only guy. Oh, Latusi just retired. That's unfortunate. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, unfortunate. Let's go back to the intervals. The pain really close on Phoenix Legend, who just passed him. The pain and Phoenix really fighting it out on track. But I don't have the replicate anymore, which is nice. But yeah, it isn't that weird for someone who's on 2 lap old softs overtaking someone who's on 14 laps old hards. So I want to get back on that statement of Phoenix Legend maybe not getting that podium. With his current pace, he probably will get P2. I don't see it happening. He will get P1. But lose really with mighty strategy here, going from the soft to the medium tires, really stretching out that sub run. I think to probably lap 9 or 10. Oh, Geltney having problems on those hard tires. Phoenix eager to make a move. Geltney using his ERS, quite clever, but is it enough? Oh, this is so close. Geltney sticking with his line. Is he going to break Leighton? No, he doesn't, but he locks up a bit, and Phoenix has the position. Let's go on pole with copyleft. Very close to Montera, one of the club drivers driving today. Montera probably sweating right now if he looks in his back mirror. He is on 13 laps old hards with copyleft and Duxie behind him on 4 and 7 lap old softs respectively. But yeah, if he gets overtaken by both of them, that would still mean he gets a point. Because Inaudible, who's in P11, is 6.5 seconds behind them, which is a pretty big gap to decrease in 3 laps time. Montera having some issues in the final few corners. Copyleft using the DRS to save on his ERS. But yeah, having so much more grip through these corners. Probably hoping Duxie doesn't do something stupid and put it besides them. Copyleft going for the move. Duxie doing it's 3 wide. Ooh, maybe this was too close for comfort for all of them. But they both overtook Montera here. Let's see if Duxie can overtake Copyleft on the back straight. Using the DRS nicely. Clean overtake. Getting the race line. Bit of a lockup, but not too much. Nicely done by Duxie. So with 2 laps to go, Loose is leading by 12 seconds. Unfortunately, the car stutters in some camera angles. But yeah, it's well, we need to look at our winner here. Had a dominating session today, starting P2 and then having some decent fights with Phoenix, but Phoenix pitted on early, while Loose opted for the stretching strategy of soft tires and pitting very late. I think he was one of the few guys, like 2 or 3 guys, who pitted at the very last second and going for those medium tires. And it paid off. He's 12 seconds clear of Phoenix Legend, who will close down the gap a bit, but not too much. The only way Lewis cannot win this if he spins or crashes out of this race, which I don't see happening, to be honest. Meanwhile, Kopelev and Duxie are fighting through the hairpin again. Going too wide through to sector 3, Duxie locks up a bit, but makes it stick. Almighty. Also very close to Mikdin is ghosted. Mikdin was ghosted. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Almighty getting the moves on Mikdin, the other club driver here. But yeah, also very interesting to see how Montero is holding up in P10 on those 16 lap old hard tires with Inaudible 2 seconds behind him with 2 laps to go. Is he going to make it stick? Let's look at his penalties, if he has any penalties. Montero has 1 warning, pretty clean race for him. Oh, 2 warnings, I see. Inaudible has 1 warning, excuse me. So yeah, Inaudible having that 3-stop strategy, probably not the fastest, to be fair, but everyone has his own philosophy in getting those fastest laps. Meanwhile, Kopelev and Duxie switched positions again, while Phoenix Legend Loose goes into the final lap of this race, and Sebi is quite close to the paint, so it's in. We still have some bubbles going on in the final lap. Sebi for P4 with the paint, Kopelev and Duxie for P8, and maybe even I don't think we will see Inaudible overtaking Montero here. But let's stay on ball for Sebi for a while. Sebi having 5 lap younger tires, using all of his overtake here because this is the last lap. Is he going to do it in the hairpin maybe? Oh, there's a yellow in sector 2. Someone crashed. It's Duxie! Duxie spun! Oh no. Oof, that's going to hurt. Meanwhile, P1. Louis Isaacs wins the Vietnam Sport Grand Prix with quite a margin. 8 seconds between Phoenix Legend and him. Yeltny going across the penultimate corner here. Is he going to stick with it. P3. Meanwhile, Sebi. Ooh, Sebi in the paint, going through it in the final call. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. Who's going to win it? Sebi finished P4, the paint P5. Let's see if there's going to be some appeals from that fight in the end. Mario P6, Romero P7, Kopylov P8, Montera. The highest club runner here in P9. Meanwhile, Inaudible P10, Duxy P11. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 again. Neki, his first race in as a main driver for Haas, P12. Didn't have the best race, but decent finish for him. Gonzagu going through that final corner in P3. And Jacobo rounds it off. Wait. That's not Jacobo. This is Jacobo. And here we have the final runner of this race with 20 laps all hards in P14. Who finished the race? Is he going to do it without crashing? Yes, he does, but he crashed after the line. So that's it for you guys. This was the Vietnam race of VOR Sport. Having some interesting results, also an interesting driver of the race. In my opinion, Luz is the real winner here. Had a dominating race, also nice celebration. Lando Norris esque by slamming the champagne bottle on the podium, really nice. But yeah, for me, Luz Isok is the real winner, having the fastest lap, not having the fastest lap, I'm sorry. Having won with 11 seconds to spare, and well, having that amazing strategy of him. Okay, let me take screenshots. Is it going to work? Yes, it does. Right, not changing the scenes. Ah, almost. Okay, let's see if we can get an interview with one of the Ferrari drivers. Hello, Samuel Jeltnabamus. You finished in P3. It was quite a hectic race. I would presume watching you battle with your teammate for quite a bit. How was it from your view?
It was not hectic at all from my point of view. I managed to negotiate the turn 1 incident, except for I didn't lose or gain any positions from it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I went into it 9th. I came out 9th. I think I hit someone, but yeah, hit from my side. I didn't get any front-wing damage until like 3 laps to the end.
Kopylov lost 11 positions in the turn 1 incident.
Yeah, he's the one who caused it.
Oh really?
According to the pain, he sent it on to pain and caused the whole incident.
The camera angle didn't give a nice view of it, but I wanted to ask you something. I don't remember if it was you or the pain pitting like the last one of you both, but I think it was the pain. No, it was you. You pitted after the pain.
Yes.
But I just didn't get it on the camera, but it looked like for me that one of you guys slowed down a bit so the other one could get in front. Or...
There may have been team orders involved in this race.
So it was true.
Well, there were team orders, yes, but me and Depayne were very fair. We don't want to ruin Ferrari's chances. He told me, asked me when I was pitting because he wanted to change his front wing, and I let him go on the lap I was going to pit because I had enough tyres to go an extra lap because he wanted to change his front wing. I wasn't worried about an undercut because it would have added about 5 seconds on. but in the end, it didn't change his front wing, so he went to the end of the race with that damage. But I came out on the outside, and the speed difference out of the pit lane is quite insane. So I was alongside him at the end of it, and he just
Slowed down.
because he thought, I'm faster, I have no damage, and we need to catch inaudible.
Yeah. In the end, Phoenix Legend was on those pretty fresh soft tires. Were you guys trying to hold him up, or was it just like, mate, he's on the faster tires, just let him go by?
Well, our strategy was we can go longer. With one stop in there, two stop in, there's a chance that one Ferrari could win this race. In the end, I think it was Lucai Sock.
Yeah.
He managed to get those mediums ages. I was very surprised. I thought tires was going to blow up in sector 3 and he'd bin it. And I get P2. But he managed
really
to
stretched those soft tires and then pitted for the mediums, and he got out in front of Phoenix quite soon, and then Phoenix didn't have any ERS to overtake again, and just he drove away actually in the end. So that's why he won. But you guys think you can manage to win next week in the Netherlands?
I haven't had much or any practice really at this track. A few time trial laps. I haven't done it in my team, but I will do some practice. I don't know if I'm fast, but I think my pace this whole season so far has proved I could be top 5 constantly. So I think I'm in with a chance. If I manage to get a good quality lap, I could qualify in the front. Hopefully, I didn't do a good one this race. I did a bad lap, and put me down P9.
Yeah, I was thinking you and the Pain would have some slipstream agreements in that last qualifying lap.
Nah, he went out too early. I wanted to stay in a bit.
Fair enough. But yeah, thank you for your interview, and I'm looking forward to see what you can do in the Netherlands race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to racing it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, that's it for today, guys. Yeah, like I said, pretty hectic race. I enjoyed it very much. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Join us back next Monday for the club race in Zandvoort, the Netherlands, my home country. Watch out for me because I'm going to put it on pole. No, probably not, but yeah, watch the club race next Monday. We're back for the sport race also in Zandvoort, the Netherlands, next Wednesday. So I hope to see you guys back next week.